Hello everyone, welcome back to The Last Door, Season 2, Chapter 2. It's getting longer every time I say it. We gotta explore the manor, like we have been the whole time. This game is about exploring manors, because that's pretty much what I did the first episode. Then we explored the manor of a psychiatric ward. Let's go outside because that's the only... Well, I haven't been upstairs, or did I just come from... Sometimes, the way you come from is kind of hard to tell. There's a strange ornament on the wall. I think I can remove it. Or not. So it's 1 or 2. One is an arch with an arrow. One is a castle. Don't know why I'm having trouble breathing today. It's a sign of spring. And not eating too great. In fact, I need to start exercising, and I've got the exercising part down, but the eating healthy, oh, I so do not have. This oak tree looks ancient, probably older than the manor itself, and it's lighter colored. It's important. Alright, let's continue this way, further away from the manor, to a tribute area. The queen has removed her mask. There's an empty hole where her face should be. Empty hole, so maybe I put that there. Statue portrays a clergyman hiding his face behind a mask. They're all going to be the same, except for the middle one, of course. The central statue portrays a cloaked figure holding a clay vessel. The vessel has a small hole in it, just large enough to see a metal object hidden inside. Okay. Can I click it, though? Because I can see it, too. Oh, I need an item to do it. I need items for all these. And then this one. So this one's important, and then this one's important. The king and the... Is it a queen, did it say? I know I shouldn't have to ask like a million times when I just read it. Just a cloaked figure. Get out of here. Some of these don't have fast travel. I'm sorry. I want to double-click so badly, but it just doesn't happen. Let's see if there's anything... I have not talked to her. I can't imagine how much help she'd be unless she's like, here, take the shovel. May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. How did the professor become afflicted? The ailment runs in his family. Mr. Wright suffers from it, as did his father and grandmother before him. It is truly a terrible thing, and to think all these years Mr. Wright knew what would become of him. May God have pity on his poor soul. He mentioned a book. The Book of Travels. Do you know what that might be? Why, yes, Doctor, I know that story well. I do indeed. He often asks me to read it to him. The book should be in the library. Why'd I say it like that? Library. Have a good day. What? Oh, she's just shoveling snow. I was like, why is she shoveling at graves? Okay, that's the basement. I need to familiarize myself. This is a bunch of spices. I don't have any items. I guess I need to do what she said and go to the library. That is not a labeled door. This is the dining room? No, this is a weird place for this, but it's like a living room. But this is the library. It's got to be. There's a large volume here, quite worn. It's an illustrated edition of the Travels of Marco Polo. This is Mark. There's a mark on the page. We began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. At least, we arrived at the merciful side of the great ocean. Or at last, sorry. We followed the coast north, in dear hope of reaching our home soon. We began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert. At last, we arrived at the great ocean. It was not to be. The king of land we traversed had declared war on the great Khan, so we were forced to return as we had come. We never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles south where we could find a boat. Our sea voyage was short, as our sails billowed with the powerful southern winds. We reached the most eastern cape and landed there. Our backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon... Oh my god. That's gotta be what it's about, but... Oh my god, that's gonna be hard. And then this puzzle is probably talking about... Oh, it's there. So it's obviously giving you a little... We had our journey in the desert. Followed the coast north. Okay, so we began in the desert. Follow the coast north. I'm just grasping at straws here. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the Great Khan, so we were forced to return as we had come. Okay. And south. We began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. At last we arrived at the merciful... Oh wait, this is the beginning. Sorry. Forgot it. Didn't keep your place. Reached the easternmost cape and landed there. This isn't enough. Easternmost cape. This is just the sea. None of this is East Cape. This is all west. But it tells us... I don't understand. I press them all down furiously. Please don't let that be all I have. Please let it be leaving something out. Oh. I know I'm going to have to come back here. I'm pretty sure that that's all I'm going to be given. And it doesn't even say that I picked up the page, but it's there now. Oh no, I don't have anything else. Nothing will have changed. I pride myself with the things that I can't figure out being pretty, like, not intuitive, so I don't feel bad. But this seems fairly intuitive. I just have to read it slower. Let's see if he gives us any pointers. Professor mentioned a map in a certain work titled The Book of Travels. What could he mean by that? Oh, come on. Don't keep pointing me in that direction. No. Puzzles. Labeled attic. What would it be funny if the attic was that place where he hung himself at the very beginning? Although I think they already... Wait, I think that was the original manor, not this one. Oh, guys. Let's go outside. Maybe there's another direction to go. One of you give me something, please. His head is missing. And again, I don't think that's so important. All I'm doing is scoffing this episode, I'm sorry. And then there's that thing. There's so many unanswered things, which is good, because you can still get items and be like, oh, that's what I was doing. I know it's telling me a path, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense in my head, anyway. But we gotta go back and... See, that's going the other direction. That's what's bothering me. Alright, we're back in here. Let's go... Let's go in a place I do not want to go, because it's tough. Yes, it is. It says there's a mark. Oh, it's just the mark, just to show that it's not the whole book. Obviously, these have to be clicked in a specific order. Obviously. We began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. Sun sets in the west. This is the desert. This is the only one that could be the desert. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the great, so we were forced to... Wait, sorry. Always. At last we arrived at the merciful sight of the great ocean. We followed the coast north in dear hope of reaching our home soon. So that one... The coast was not to be. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the Great Khan, so we were forced to return as we had come. We never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. Okay, so we did it. Our sea voyage was short as our sails billowed with the powerful the southern winds. We reached the easternmost cape and landed there. And soon reached home. Backs to the sea. Okay, so let me try. One, That should have done it. Let me read it again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. Did that. Our sea voyage was short. Billowed with the powerful southern winds, we reached the easternmost cape and landed there. Easternmost cape. Maybe that means up here, because no, that's the easternmost cape. This one? Is it just one big circle? He said we never set foot in the lands again, so it's got to be this one, right? Damn it, that sounded like it would work. We did it. Our sea voyage was short as our sea sails billowed with the powerful southern winds. Easternmost cape and landed there. Our backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon reached home. I don't understand. That should work. It should work. This one, and this one, and this one. Maybe it's this. Okay, that one's not it. So let's try this. Nope. This. Nope. It's gonna take forever. I might just look it up. Okay, guys. So I hate to say that I looked it up, but I did, and it still doesn't make any sense to me. So if one of you guys could explain it, it makes perfect sense. After you explain it, I hope. But right now, this is the answer. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Crap, that's not right. It did the same thing. Okay, well, it did it the second time. The first time, I guess I didn't do the same thing, or I misclicked. Seems I have triggered a hidden mechanism. A small compartment has opened in the globe. Okay. There's a sealed letter. It's simply addressed to my dearest visitor. Kaufman needs to see this before it's opened. Let me see it. Okay, let's go give it to Kaufman. Slowly go give it to Kaufman. He's in here, right? I think. Am I going there? Yes, I went the wrong way. Sorry, guys. It's such an easy house to maneuver. So easy, I wanted it to be a challenge. Alright, let's go over here. Here we go. There you go. Kaufman, look, I found an envelope. It was hidden inside a globe that a strange mechanism opened. To my dearest visitor. Well, let's see what's inside. Exactly. This is another part of an intricate riddle. But to what purpose? To conceal something, perhaps? Or just the last acts of a confused and drowning mind? I am increasingly of the opinion that this is some mental construct, some riddle conjured up by the professor's failing mind. I mean, I've even understood what he hid. Those seeking wisdom must first know their own foolishness. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal what the cold eye of logic sees not. So, a riddle, okay. This is unknown to me, mein Freund. There's only one way to answer that. If we can find the answer to the professor's riddle, perhaps we will be able to solve this mystery. Okay, so I already kind of have an idea of what to do. Go to the bathroom. This is steamy, so we gotta, like, turn this on or something. Oh, that was what that's for. So what I'm thinking, I don't think I can do it right now, but look at the mirror, reflect on yourself, said the riddle, and the cold eye logic sees not. Could there be something here hidden somehow? Yes, that's what I think. So this, yeah, we gotta start the fire. It'll bring up, it'll be like a heater. The problem is I don't know where to heat it. I don't know what to do to get it to that point, but I really do think that's the answer. I don't want to feel stupid the whole time. Maybe I can ask Mrs. Oakwood, or whatever her name is. I like the music. It's like I'm creeping around. Let's ask Mrs. Oakwood. Because all I have is the letter. The letter can be kindling, but I don't have a light. Oh, she's gone. Is she over here now? Where could she have gone? Something's changed. Now we gotta find out where she went. Maybe she's cooking? Oh, she is. May I ask you something? Of course. Is Professor Wright fond of riddles? Do you know, is the professor fond of riddles? Indeed, yes. He has long been an enthusiast of every mind you can imagine. In better days, he would host parties every other month. Themed soirees, he called them. Oh, those were good times. Seems long ago. You're not helping me, woman. What are the symptoms? I can't speak these very long words physicians use, but I can tell you what I can see. Professor Wright hardly remembers a thing from the last 40 years. It's like he's a child again. With God's mercy, it has now gone so far that it torments him. Fine. You weren't going to help me. An old teapot up, filled with cold water. Okay, let's put the teapot here. Perfect. If I want to heat the teapot on the stove, I'll need to start a fire first. The stove already has plenty of wood. Well, that's where I put it, at least. And I can't use the letter as kindling or anything. Maybe now she'll tell me? Nope. Never mind. Bread oven. I need some flammables. Ah, it wasn't there before. That was easy. Exactly what I wanted. Yay, teapot. There you go. And it already had water in it, which is kind of nasty. Water will cool soon. Uh-oh. Hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Gotta get upstairs. Go to the bathroom. Put it on here. It's not exactly what I thought, but it worked. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal knowledge that the cold eye of logic sees not. Condensation from the teapot's steam has revealed a hidden message. I'll add this clue to the letter. Oh. Knowing yourself, you may look upon your master, meet his imposing gaze, and seek to understand what lies beneath. Thereby learn the question, if not the final answer. So, knowing yourself, you may look upon your master, meet this imposing gaze, and seek to understand what lies beneath. So, I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with the statues out in the back of the manor. I'm not sure, but I bet I could show it to Mr. Wait, no, I'm Wakefield. What's the other guy's name? I forgot already. Hello. Nope, he does not care. Well, I'll call the episode here, and again, I just want to say I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, please subscribe, and it will let you know when another episode comes out. Or you can just, save the playlist, and it'll update you. My name's Jay Beetle. I hope you stick around for the rest of The Last Door Season 2. See you next time.